a jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Buffalo Bills. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And off we go in Western New York.
Got it. Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing right away on the game's first play. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
A give, it's Sampson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 37.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and a yard.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Felton. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
10 at the 29-yard line.
19 Lions.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Track him 60.
He'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. They track him down. That ball is out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 54 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Bills are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Set. 380. Run. Let's go.
On play action. Now Herbert. That's complete. Price Ford Wheaton. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First down.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Go, go. Set. Cap. Set.
Herbert now on first down. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
23 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion.
Set.
Play action now. It's Herbert. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
5-9.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. The second down throw is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Go.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
No play fake. Herbert. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Minnesota.
Take the handoff. Now Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
That's 19 yards for the second straight play. They are rolling. Another first down. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. It'll be first and goal when we come back. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it. And the Vikings are on the board. It's 10-7.
Vikings 7.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay, break. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going up top. That's hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set. 80. 21. 80. Route.
On play action now, Herbert. Short throw, caught by Ferguson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 33, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 33-yard line.
Hey, count.
On play action, it's Herbert. That's to Ferguson once again. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Mike Reed in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. To the left side, he's got Ferguson, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That is hard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. The set up the screen here to Hubbard. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Herbert to the air again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Vikings. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Vikings are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Vikings 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. He'll find his receiver, Johnny Wilson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll give it to Sampson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 39-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
1st and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. toss to the left, and Sampson. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. We'll talk things over before third down.
Let's go now. Bravo 80, 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 2.
By the Vikings. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
That's quick RPO to Ferguson. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And now it's 4th down. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 42-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Okay, ready?
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Second. 60 bison, 60 bison.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
over the middle. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. Third down coming up.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
A gain of 7. First down, Minnesota.
Now Herbert again. That's caught. It's the rookie from Penn State. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
59.
Throwing again, Herbert. Forced to his right. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. York now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That is Ferguson in motion. Now a play fake. Herbert. They left a man wide open downfield. He's got him. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Covered. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Set. 5-9. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That one, taken in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. He'll drop to throw. Throw on the run is complete. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Buffalo.
Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a give, left side at Sampson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Sampson, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 43-yard line.
From the 43,
To pick up the
it's
6.
2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Sampson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Christian Harris there on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
First down, Vikings.
21. They need. Ready.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Get this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Kenneth Grant, he's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. Sims now to return it. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Copy.
Herbert now on first down. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
On play action, it's Herbert. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Exiting the pocket right. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16.
Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
On the handoff, this is Sampson. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
Warriors 70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 65. 65.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. On the move left. Off he goes. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Ready up.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Come on. Set. 70 line.
Now this time, he'll set up to throw. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they're at 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
16 yards. That's another Bills. First
Here we go.
down.
Set.
1st and goal.
They'll run here with Kamara. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Jalen Phillips.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
19 Lions. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
This the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal.
Viking 18.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse.
The wide receiver carries on the end around. A 5-yard pickup brings up 4th down and goal.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. That is caught. Do you believe it? The fake works. It is a touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Herbert now on first down. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 49.
And the Vikings first down.
On first down, Herbert. Can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Go. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 6.
Herbert to the air again. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Vikings. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score Bills 42, Vikings 35.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
60 bucks. Rocco 80.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Taking off. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Good work to get the first down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that first down, which he does a great job getting, but it can't come at the expense of protecting the ball. Now, in this case, he's very fortunate. He loses the ball, but it ends up going out of bounds.
That is caught! And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
On the jump. Let's go now.
comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. It's second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Hill looks to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Hold the ready.
Third and long.
Come 19. Here we go. Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
And Nike 18.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll stick with him again. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Buffalo. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. So time becoming a factor, down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Back into the hands of Hubbard. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Throwing again, Herbert. That's to Ferguson once again. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10.
First down, Minnesota.
Herbert to the air again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now Herbert again. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. Throwing is Herbert on third down. To the sideline, nice job. They pull that one in, but that is still well short of a first down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That is caught by the tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
42.
With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Bronco 80.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Bills. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, there were a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. That'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.
I see you from across the room.